Hey y'all, happy holidays. Let's get right in. And I hope that you guys had a great one, okay? Any Hoovers? Probably. I know I had one. Anyway, let's talk about how narcissistic mothers groom their sons into sabotaging their redemptive relationships. Now, I have literally just thought about this and how I had this revelation. I was like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Because we're not going to blaspheme, right? But narcissistic mothers, I feel, groom their sons in a demonic way, like witches in some way. And no offense to actual witches out there. I'm talking about something different. But anyway, they groom their sons and train them to sacrifice their most valuable relationships. Why do they do that? I feel like they groom their sons to get rid of you. They groom their sons to not only get rid of you, but they groom their sons to go out there into society and look for and pinpoint people that have the values that their mother does not have. Let's just say morals is one of them, okay? They go out and they go. Like, you know how the Wicked Witch of the West, with her green ass was like, go flying monkeys, go get whatever, right? And they'll bring it back and she's like, ah. I feel like that's how narcissistic mothers groom their sons to basically get them food, to feed them. But the food is you. I know that sounds disgusting. I know it's gross. It's not even Halloween anymore, but it's true. It is gross and it is disgusting, but that's why they got you. Your energy, they needed to feed their mom. And I already touched on this in a whole nother video a long time ago last year about the movie Sleepwalkers, where dude and his mom were just gross as fuck. And like she was weak and getting old and gross. Like she was gross as shit on the inside, spiritually and everything. And she would send him out to get like the prettiest of everything so that she could consume it through him. That's what happened with you. Okay. So with a narcissist, I don't think that it's right to say that they never loved or liked you. I'm not gonna really stand on that. I don't think that that's true. I think they sacrificed you, and they were made to sacrifice you to a degree because they loved or liked you. Now, can they actually love like we love? There's that siren. I'm hitting on some good shit. Every time. But yeah, they actually saw something in you that they actually admired. And maybe, just maybe, like in my situation, he was actually changing in some way for the better. And when that mama picked up on that shit, that he might actually go to God. It's 12:12. I'm talking about it. If you believe in angel numbers, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's 12:12 on my stove. Anyway, I hope y'all saw that. I couldn't see what I was filming. But anyway, dude, when that mama picked up on the fact that that narcissist that she has trained to be a narcissist found you, and you were that one boy that might actually have started to get in there, that he might actually find God through talking to you. He might turn to Jesus, right? He might be a better person. He might live a good life. He might get a good job. He might have the kids and the wife and the nice home and surpass her raggedy ass. That's why she did that shit. She started getting in that head, right? Because let me tell you something. She was an abusive mom. That childhood was some straight up trash, right? That childhood was some shit. It was so shitty that narcissist grew up trying their best to make their mother love them, right? And because she would give them little scraps like a fucking dog, right? Like an emotional lap dog, they would eat that scrap and then she'd jerk it back, right? With that push-pull on that leash, right? Like, you don't get to go out now and shit. I'll tell you and shit, right? That's what happens with that narcissist and their mother. They begin to get into a pattern with their mother who I believe makes them sacrifice who they like in their relationships and friendships and jobs, good job. They might make, their mother might shit on and they'll be like, okay, mom, I'll quit that job. You don't like it. Okay. Well, you love me now. They make them leave people and jobs and all types of happy things in exchange for the possibility of receiving motherly love in return. And that's some sick shit. They never get the motherly love. Not really. That mother will pretend to give it to him. She might start even giving them money and shit while he's like doing her dirty deeds. Like the more he shits on you, the more she'll be like, oh, here's like a check for $200. Because I know narcissists don't like to work usually, right? And the more he like goes, the more he disrespects you or cheats on you and shares it with his mother, the more she'll send him clothes or some shit, right? She rewards him. That's the dog cookie. That's the cracker, right? Here you go. Here's a little Scooby snack for you. And in his brain, not even processing that the two of those things exist and coincide, right? He's going to instantly start doing that shit more and more, because every time I shit on you or anything that I like or love that might be changing me, I get a Scooby snack. And I need a Scooby snack because I can't survive on my own. I need this love from my mother, and she will give me money and clothes and food sometimes, and she'll back me up whenever I cheat. And as long as I'm cheating, she'll talk to me. So I'm going to keep doing all those things. I need to know that I am worth it to my mom. I need to know that. I need to know that my mom loves me. It's in there somewhere. I just got to pull it out by doing these fucked up things. And she'll feed that little puppet and laugh behind the scenes at watching her son or sons or even daughters go down in flames. She thinks that shit is fucking hilarious. All the while, he's giving up on his relationships. He's giving up on himself. He's giving up on his jobs. He's giving up on his dreams. He's giving up on his friends. He's giving up on everything until he collects what she likes. And what she likes is to keep him around those shitty friends and those shitty relationships with whores and promiscuity and promiscuous women and that Jezebel spirit. She likes that shit because as long as he's down, she can penetrate his mind. If your mind matches your vibration and your vibration is down, what you think your mind is going to be? Open to all types of bullshit, right? And that narcissist mom is always puppeteering, holding them little strings like, look at this sorry fuck. I hate his guts. She never wanted that kid. She never wanted to have kids, right? It's just that she fucked some dude that saw her mask slip off and he bounced. And then she, being a woman, ended up with the kids. But other than that, she don't want those kids. So what does she do? She turns them into puppets, flying monkeys, and she shits on them. Whole time, they're just hoping to get a little bit of genuine love. And poor things, they don't get it. Right? And the whole time, you got sacrificed. Now, why you? I know. Why me? Why me? Why did they pick me? I'm a good person. That's why they picked you. Because you're a good person. Just like on the movie Sleepwalkers by Stephen King or in the book, they needed the most beautiful people, inside and out, to feed that dying demonic mother. They needed to feed her. I gotta feed her or else she won't talk to me no more. So I gotta go get this girl. And I like this girl. Really do. But mommy needs to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead. Here you go, mom. Can I keep this one though? Because I really like her. No, son, you can't keep it. What the fuck? Do you love her or do you love me? I need to eat. Are you gonna let your poor mother starve because you love this girl? Okay. You sure I can't keep her? It's either me or her, son. Do you love me, son? Or do you love her? Okay, here, mom, you can have it. I'll just go get another one. And you can have that one too. That's what happens with narcissists. Now, isn't it an excuse for them to do what they do? Fuck no. It's gross to do it. We all have access to therapy. Okay, and pills probably. I don't do pills, but I mean, I guess if you need them shits to sit your ass the fuck down, take several seats, my nigga. But yeah, it reminds me of that movie all the time, where they have to feed their gross ass mom who hates their guts, but they do it, sacrificing in hopes to get love. Side note, real quick, do y'all remember that movie? I mean, have y'all seen Coraline? Like, actually, anybody out there actually watched it? For those of you who watched it, what I'm about to say, if you know, you know. But that mother kind of reminds me, the other mother, by the way, reminds me of the narcissistic mother that always goes, you know, I love you, but they don't really love you, right? They tell the narc that all the time, and I feel like that scene where Coraline was in the other world, and she had a friend named YB, and YB knew that the jig was up and that there was bullshit going on with the other mother, and he wasn't smiling. He was looking sad because he knew what was going to happen to Coraline, much like the narc kind of knows what's going to happen to you, right? Because that mother already helped them plan that. And sometimes I feel like they get sad inside a little bit, but they still go through with it. But back to what I was saying, YB knew what was going to happen to Coraline. And so when she came back to the other world, all of a sudden he had this smile. She had sewn his face to where it forced a smile. And Coraline approached her other dad and asked, what happened to YB? And what did her dad say? Her dad said, he pulled a long face and mother didn't like it. So she fixed him, right? Forced that smile. That's how the other mother, aka the narcissist mom, needs to be pleased at all times. And whatever she doesn't like, she destroys. Okay? That's what happened to you. More than likely, if that narc had a mom. And one question, $1 million question, because we're at 12 minutes and I'm making this video too long, but did your ex-narc's mom, did he introduce you to his mother like really, really early? Because I got introduced to her via like video chat within like the same week. And no man, I'm going to tell you right now, no respectable man, and this is to remember in the future, ain't nobody about to introduce you to their mom off bucks, dude. They don't know your ass. You know, they're not just be like, here, mom. But they do it to all of them. And you know why? Because that mother's going to come in like that hellhound and go, oh, yeah, that one smells like a tomahawk steak. Yeah, sacrifice that one. Right? Anyway, I hope this made some sense. Anybody else go through that? I love you guys. I'm so excited. Happy New Year in advance. And take care of yourselves, okay?